Good morning, everybody. This is Coach Josh from Dog Walker University. And I have a topic today I think is very juicy. It's very ripe for this industry, the pet service industry. And to me, it's something that almost everyone in this industry is guilty of, unconsciously and consciously. And it's thinking that we have to know the answer to every problem we experience when we're out on the job. And I think it really holds us back from raising our game to becoming better pet professionals, better pet entrepreneurs. And I think there's a big reason why this is for most of us, because most of us are on our own when it comes to the decisions we make, when it comes to how we perform our job. We don't have the peer support and peer expectations that you find in many other businesses. And so I think this is manifests itself in a few different ways. You're not really going to see many pet professionals out walking a dog walk up to another walker and go, I think I suck when it comes to leash handling with dogs. Could you show me how to do this better? You don't usually see that. You don't see that with owners, typically, and you really don't see it with pet professionals, because I think when we're given the problems to solve, we feel that we have to have an answer, and to acknowledge that we might suck at something or we might not have the answer is too much for many of us to take. And so again, I think this is a big problem. And so other ways it manifests itself, I don't see the typical pet professional voraciously trying to learn more and improve themselves. You see this more with trainers. There are a lot of trainers who continue to study new methods and read the books and read the magazines and be a part of the discussion groups and go out and practice new ideas. Training is more ripe for that. But being a pet service entrepreneur, you still have that in both with the animals and with your business, that opportunity. Whether it be a peer group, whether it be you becoming a trainer or you taking classes, whether it be improving yourself on the business side. But too often I feel that we think we have the answer, we're making money, and so the clients giving us their money, we associate with success, with us doing the right things. And I'm going to say this, and I think a lot of you will know this too. The clients might be the last person to ask how good a dog walker or pet sitter is when it comes to working with the animals, things like that. Clients really want someone who loves their pet, usually. That's the main idea. So we need some peer expectations. And this discussion reminds me of Tony Robbins, speaks to the military a lot. And he was speaking to the military, and a general took him aside and said, Tony, I don't understand why so many people from the military do so well here and then out in the civilian world are having such problems. And Tony said it's because they don't have the same peer expectations. And I've seen this in my own company. We have a really hardcore, intensive training process here. I mean, the training process from first contact of someone applying for the job to the point where they're left on their own is maybe 6 weeks. 2 weeks getting to know you, 4 weeks of training, testing, trying to see if they're a good fit and they have the skill sets. So the peer expectations during that training period is really profound. There's a really high expectation, and that motivates them. And many times there's walkers who are at their absolute best in training. Not just because they're new, but because they have that peer expectation. Once they get on their own, a lot of times they get sloppy. And so that's a bridge I'm trying to cross and connect the peer expectation of training to the day-to-day once they're on their own. Using that as an example, we as individual pet professional entrepreneurs, we need to find that peer expectation, that raising the level. And that can be manufactured in the sense that we can join groups, we can search out help, we can take classes, things like that. But we can also just be mindful of trying to improve ourselves and doing better. It makes the job more interesting. To me, it definitely will lead to you making more money as well. I think they just go hand in hand. But I will go back to my original idea. There is a sickness in our industry of people thinking they always know the answer. And when someone walks a dog, if they don't think they know the answer, then they would just be like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, they have to believe they know the answer. So I think we need to find a sweet spot where we know we have passion, we know we're good, but we also know that every day we just want to get a little bit better. I heard a mixed martial artist recently say she wants to get 1% better every day. 1% doesn't sound like a lot, does it? But in 350 plus days a year, that is a huge improvement. So if we get a little bit better every day, and if we can admit our weaknesses or actually invite someone in to identify our weaknesses, which takes a lot of courage and will be painful. But if you are an insular, if you operate in a vacuum as an entrepreneur too much, then you're not going to see your blind spots. And you need to see your blind spots to be as dynamic an entrepreneur as you can be. I hope you found some value in these comments. This is Josh, Coach Josh from Dogwalker University. Have a great day.